Now picture this. You're watching the news with your family, maybe some movies, when suddenly the screen goes dark. Not your TV, the entire Iberian Peninsula. Blackout. Daniel had passports, cash, credit cards, even fuel. He thought he was ready for anything. But within hours, the airports were shut down, ATMs dead and phones useless. Panic spread. Daniel found himself in a nightmare. Link in description below or first comments to visit the official website. No food, no info, no way to contact his loved ones. He saw desperation around him. People looting stores, fights erupting over basic goods. He felt helpless, asking himself, how can I protect my family? Suddenly, he remembered an urban survival course he'd once mocked. Thinking it was a joke, desperate, he reached out, hoping for guidance. To his surprise, they answered. The last safe exit became his lifeline, teaching him to secure shelter, gather water, even disappear digitally. As Spain descended into chaos, Daniel survived. He realized his blackout was just a glimpse of what could go wrong. So he joined forces with the very experts who'd saved him, determined to help others prepare. Together, they turned disaster theory into action plans, creating the last safe exit, the urban survival code. Now, before I tell you what this is, I want you to answer. Imagine your city descends into chaos. How long would you last alone, without power? Most people think they're prepared, but it only takes one disaster to turn that belief into ashes. Daniel soon realized wilderness survival skills weren't enough in an urban crisis. There are no forests in the city to forage, no streams to collect water. You're surrounded by millions fighting for the same scarce resources. Realizing the gravity of this, he decided to learn from the best. He reached out to experts in disaster response, cybersecurity, and even NATO training. Their insights were chilling. Governments had contingency plans for city collapses. But what about ordinary citizens? No maps, no guides, no one to tell us where to go, what to do, how to survive. Back in the wilderness, you can make a fire, shelter, purify water. But in a city, you're trapped in a concrete jungle with millions of desperate people, each fighting for their own survival. That's where the power of the last safe exit lies. Link in description below or first comments to visit the official website. It's a practical, proven survival blueprint designed for ordinary families like yours, living in cities and suburbs. And here's what sets it apart. It's urban-focused. No need for a cabin in the woods. It teaches you to use everyday objects and spaces to stay safe. Collect and purify water even when the taps run dry. Hide food in plain sight so looters pass right by. Escape and move through danger zones undetected, and mentally prepare for the worst. In essence, this system equips you with the tools to survive a blackout, riots, cyber attacks, or financial collapse. It's not about hunkering down and waiting. It's about active steps you can take to safeguard yourself and your loved ones. Think about it. We live in unpredictable times. Supply chains are stretched thin. Financial systems teeter. A single cyber incident could plunge us into darkness. Natural disasters seem to strike with greater frequency. We've witnessed similar situations like Hurricane Katrina, the Venezuelan collapse, or recent Eastern European blackouts, when cities fall into chaos. Panic spreads faster than help arrives. Having a plan in place can mean the difference between thriving and simply surviving. Now let's talk about why this matters to you. You might think you're prepared with some canned goods and bottled water, but Daniel's story shows us that's just the start. It's like having a fire extinguisher at home. Sure, it helps in emergencies, but wouldn't you prefer to prevent the fire in the first place? That's where the last safe exit excels. It's about being proactive, not passive. It's about understanding the potential threats and taking steps to mitigate them before they become disasters. And the beauty of it all, it's incredibly accessible. For under $40, about the price of a nice dinner out, you gain access to a survival system tested by experts and relied upon by tens of thousands of families. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Be the one who's prepared, who helps their community, who thrives when others falter. Link in description below or first comments to visit the official website. Remember, the true cost isn't in missing out on a safer future. It's in the regret of a moment you wish you had prepared. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next one.